Oh, hi everyone. It is us. It's me, Xena, and it's me, Gabrielle here, doing a live stream from our Google Android Motorola Play GY speaker. And I know that some of the tools and some of the settings that you get, on the live stream on Euro, if you're doing it through your web shooter, through your Reckoner, you might not get by doing it on your Y speaker. Like right here, there's like some settings down there, like one it shows a lightning bolt or something. I don't know what that tool does, and I don't know why half of the time this goes dark when I don't want it to go dark. You know, why it does that is beyond me. And then there's one up there, I guess it shifts the web shooters around, shifts the shooter run, so we know what that tool does. But what does the other tool do? I don't know. The other one, we're not sure, don't know. The other one, I think, has to do with loudness, so we know what that one does. So far, there's no one on our live stream because we didn't go and tell anyone that there was a live stream going on. And there's some setting here. It says share. Like, who would I share it with? I don't have anyone watching right now, so I don't think that's going to work. You know, and I don't even see my live feed at all. I don't see my shout out box at all. It's just not there. Well, I guess it is there, but no one's on right now, so I'm not going to see anything. Get that share thing out of there. I don't want to share anything because I don't have anyone to share with. Welcome to the live stream, whoever you are. The first one that comes on watches a little and then leaves and doesn't really do anything. They don't thumb up. They don't. Oh, so they thumb up. They thumb up. Well, that's good enough. Well, tell me, mother, why do you think that we don't really have? Why we don't do live streams a lot? Because it takes a lot. You have to have a lot of time set aside to do one. It's not like an upload where you can just make it and be done with it. Well, we did have them, whoever he or she was, thumbed up the live stream and then they left. Well, mother, everybody has a held belief of who they believe the first one who watches your live stream is. Some folks think it's someone from YouTube or Euro, seeing if you're following the followership oversights and the ownership and double right and whatever. But if that's true, we already got 6 folks watching already. 6 folks came on this live stream so far. WSG. Whatever. Gabrielle, what does WSG mean? I don't know. Hopefully it means something good. But if it doesn't, we don't know how to block. We don't really know how to block anyone on the live stream, on the Y speaker, on the YouTube Euro live streaming tool on the Y speaker. So hopefully it means something good. We got 11 folks watching. Once again, I don't know what SWG means. You know what? Saying it 2 times, Xena said, isn't going to make me understand it. If I don't know what it means, I don't know what it means. Yeah, Gabrielle said, someone says goat. I don't know. What is your beloved Katy Perry song? I don't know who she is, to be honest with you. I never heard of her or her song, so I can't tell you what our beloved song would be. I don't know, Gabrielle said who Katy Perry is. I never heard any of her songs, so I can't tell you if I have a beloved song or not. It said, what do you think of that? I don't know what you're asking me. Yeah. Someone else goes, blah. All right, so now we're going to have folks taking the upper hand on us because we don't know how to block any of these folks. So that's what's going to be. Folks taking the upper hand. They're like, you don't know how to block and ban on a live stream on your Y speaker? So Oh, here we go. We got some shoes is what we can do here. Yeah, we do. Believe it or not, we do. So, yeah. Anyone else want to start something? I don't know, Gabrielle says. We had like 27 folks watching our live stream so far. And that means a lot because you don't really get 27 folks watching your live stream. And then someone writes down at Michael's edit and then puts a skull there, Gabrielle said. What does that mean? I don't know, Xena said. All I know is they're working my likeness. It says, love the film. Can man say that? I don't know what they can say. I don't know what he was saying. I don't know what speech it is. And I've been bullied and trolled many times. And I hush and lock, folks. There are folks that will come on a live stream and they will say all kinds of things. I'm not saying it was you, but there could be folks on do it. It goes, say that, G, whatever that C. Okay, that's it. No, back. No, I can't do it now. Here we go. And if that knocks me back, puts me back to having 8 followers again, 8 folks watching, well, that's greater than having sundry folks watching them all be trolls or haters or bullies of some kind. Can you watch G Horn? Great film. What's up with the keyboard? What? You're asking what's up with our keyboard? Nothing, just blocking folks that we think are, bullying and trolling, that's all. Hi, Xena and Gab. The toy wrestling gathering. Not the one I own, Xena said, but another one out there. Well, isn't it true, Mother, that sometime this month is going to be the year day that you came to the toy wrestling gathering from Ames? Yeah, Gabrielle, yeah. Think what day the WE's Fully Loaded 9 between 99 YL happened, and then the day before that. So let me go look that up so I know what my year day was. Yeah, ain't that something? Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. The one we're looking for. Okay, when was the date? So it was 24th. Yeah, the 24th will be my year day when I came to the toy wrestling gathering from Ames. So it'll be the 7th month, the 24th, 2024 YL will be my year day when I came from Ames to the toy wrestling gathering. I love you, Xena. Thank you. And if some folks might not know what Ames was a shop that sold, well, they sold toys, they sold tools, they sold all kinds of things. They were kind of like Kmart, kind of like Walmart, only to be honest with you, Ames was a little more smaller than Walmart or Target or Gold. They were kind of what Ollie's is now. Ames was kind of like Big Lots. So once there was a shop called Hills, and then Hills got bought by Ames. And the only kind of shop that I can say is the nearest thing to what Ames was, it was Big Lots. And so in between 99 YL, Ames started selling my toys. It said, I love you, Xena. Thank you. It said, what's up with the web shooter setting? I have no running lead, however, it goes dark and white. Light and dark, light and dark. I have no running lead over it. I'm sorry. Anyway, so in between 99 YL, Ames started selling my dolls. I don't know how many of them. I knew they sold some of them. And back in the day, my dolls are mostly probably sold at Toys R Us or KB Toys or Walmart or Target. I don't know. Maybe Times and Room. I don't know. West Coast Films, I'm going to guess. They could have been sold at Big Lots. I don't know. All I know is that some of them are being sold there, and that's how I first came to the toy wrestling gathering. And now I got to do all that reckoning crap there, because I don't think it's going to be about 21 or 22 years ago that I came to the toy wrestling gathering from Ames. Can you say Speed something X Dix? No, I don't really know what the 50X is, and if it's some kind of HD setting. Sorry, I only got 1080p, so I don't know. All I know is I have no run and lead how the web shooter films. All I know it films. You know, I'm not going to be one of those. There are going to be some folks in this world that can fuck around and play around with their tools to get all kind of cool shit. Well, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, sorry about that. It goes Harley Pagerari or Harley Pagerism, whatever. Yeah. No, it was the 7th month. No, you were wrong. It was the 7th month. It was 7th month to 24th. The 7th month, 24th night between 99 YL, the one day before WWE did the Fully Loaded show. So, yeah. So that's going to make 23 years that I've been in a toy wrestling gathering. Mother, you know, your hand's kind of in the way. Yeah, Gabrielle, if you shift a little, you're just going to fall over. It says, so our live stream started out, we had at least about 27 folks watching, but a lot of them were either trolls or folks just saying shit that made no thought, so I had to start hushing and locking some of them. Toy wrestling gathering, it said, Mia Ellen says skull. Mia Ellen's putting a skull again, right? Yeah. So, yeah. But we all know at the end of the day, Mother, you forget that God Jorah or Godzilla or whatever you want to call him, he kind of beat you by 1 year. He got to the toy wrestling gathering in the same month, but 1 year before, the 7th month of between 98 YL. Yeah, that's true, Gabrielle. That's true. But then again, you can't always be the first one getting there. Anyway, Gabrielle said a lot of folks want to ask me. Anyway, a lot of folks always say, when was my year day? Oh, when I came to the toy wrestling gathering, I came on the 11th month of 2000 YL from Amazon or Strong Woman. So yeah, that's me, Gabrielle said. Where is the mighty? Where is where's the mighty shifting? Where is the mighty? You mean where is the mighty shifting yellow keeper? You mean Trini Kwan? Well, she's the one on the shelves. It's a big fight to get her to take her head shield off and then put her head on. So if I was going to bring her out, I'd bring out the one where I just shift the heads around, make it more smooth on myself. It said, you got to shift God's fight. It says, I have a Strin Alpha Wolf, whoever that is. Well, all right. So a lot of folks always ask us, they're like, don't you know how you'll do something on YouTube or Euro? You think that a lot of folks in that same followership would do it, but then you end up being the only one that does it. and it doesn't really catch on. I mean, I take it back. There is a Mr. Fantastic or whatever, his handle, George Lopez, who does a lot of films with me, sometimes Heracles, but it's the Marvel one, not the Toy Biz one. And he does films with Gabrielle sometimes with WWE dolls. And he's the only nearest one doing what we do. It goes, Lucille is a bloodsucker. I don't know who this Lucille is. You're talking about me, I know. Look, Xena said, the only bloodsucker I ever fought in my time was Bacchus. But then that'd be a mistake, because Bacchus was the Latinist god of wine, and Dionysus would have been the Hellenist god of wine. So yeah, okay, fuck that up. But that's the only bloodsuckers I ever dealt with, or at least on my show. I can't speak about in my books or, in the plays or lover tales or sagas or anything else. It said there is no real truth in the world. It said, where is the Joseph Biden doll? We never got a Joe Biden or Joseph Biden doll. That's the thing. We keep looking for them and we never see it. I wish there was. I wish there was a Joseph Biden doll, but we don't have one. It goes, it said Xena has a thing with Ashley James Williams. Yeah, Ashley Williams from the Evil Dead films and Farseer show. Yeah, I've had a lot of dealings with him and the TWF, also on our YouTube Fairway. So yes, I have dealings with him. Let's put it this way, Gabrielle says, my mother here, it goes, I like your thing. It said, what is your beloved gum? I don't know. I mean, I used to eat gum. Be earnest with you, I can't blow any bubbles out of it. So when I did have it, I would only eat it. And unless there is Sweethurst free gum or whatever you want to call it out there, since of my Sweethurst sickness. It goes, it said, do you have a 2-wheeler or a 4-wheeler? No, we do not. Sorry. Sorry, we do not have that. I gotta get something to drink. Spilled. All right. It goes, I blow bubbles once I yield mine for about $50. All right, good for you if you have that skill to blow bubbles out of it. Well, some don't. So it goes, do you think that Thomas Cox is being from Pennsylvania, right? First off, I don't know him. If he's some kind of lawmaker of some kind who's either is in the Pennsylvania Reich, Winnemalt House of the Elders or the House of the Folks, someone that either is going to do some good things or going to do some bad things. I don't know him, so I can't tell you. You should make stop filming. We don't got the tools and settings to do it. So even if we wanted to, we could not. It goes, what about the house of the Lindworm? I don't know, Gabrielle says. I don't know about any house, about no house and no Lindworm. You know, Gabrielle, we're just getting all kinds of folks asking us all kinds of things, and some of the things we don't even got the answer to. Somebody's asking things. We started out having 27 followers in the beginning, and these 27 followers, half of them were like, I don't know, just trolling or bullying, writing things and all kinds of things. And then there's these 27 followers just like left, fucked off. And then we were stuck with at least 6 or 5 that we got now. It said, help Xena and Gabrielle. Well, what's wrong? Gabrielle said, and how can we help you? Yeah. Well, a lot of folks, we'll put it this way, Xena says. Folks might say, oh, Xena, it goes, help me. You not help, hello. Well, first off, if you don't ask us what you need to help you, we can't help if we don't know how to help you, Xena says. All right? So a lot of folks might ask us, are we a black sheep of the Xena Fighter Elderling followership or not? First off, I don't need it goes, we were allowed to send you a Joseph Biden doll in the mail, likely. Yes, if I trust you or not. It's a trust thing. There's only some, it's a trust thing, and I don't know if we can trust you or not to send me something or not. So I would say not if I don't trust you, if I don't know you that well. Anyway, Gabrielle says, I think that we're not a black sheep of the Xena followership. I believe at the end of the day that, yeah, we don't do everything all the followers do, and we don't behave like they do. And our take on the show might not be the same as all of them. And we got gatekeeped more than once. But it mostly happened on Twitter or Gil. So let's draw you the likeness here. Go back to 2008 between FYL when it said, I said no. It says, do you read the Holy Book? I guess so. So anyway, draw the likeness. So in 2008 between FYL, I was on Twitter or Gil. And at first, everything is great. But then over time, I started getting blocked and forbidden by folks, folks gatekeeping, Dwayne for not show playing or taking it as earnest as they do, saying, you're not being earnest enough. You're not show playing the way I want you to show play. Your take on Xena is not the same take as ours. And yeah, well, a bunch of gatekeeping bullshit going on. And then there was good door worshiping going on with Lucille Tappard, formerly Lawless, formerly Ryan. And I really wanted nothing to do with that at all. So yeah. And this song writes down an X again. My parents will send me to, it said, if I sold all my things. No, but I don't think they would be happy with you if you were selling your things and didn't ask them first. Xena, I think you should have fun with candles and water cans. I don't know how to have fun with candles and water cans, forgive me. Well, Mother, I'm like, what, 40? You're like, what, 60? So I don't think neither of us know how to have fun with candles and water cans. Is it a young thing these days, Gabrielle? Or is it just folks saying weird things? What, about candles and water cans? I don't know. It says, I don't know. And I know this live stream need be is not as, it said, "What's up?" said the Burr Bloodsucker Slayer 29 between. Thank you. Welcome to the live stream, whoever you are. Oh, there's a burp right there. Well, I'll tell you one thing right now we don't get, Xena says. We're not a mate, so we're not going to have the outstanding shout-out box. Just the everyday shout-out box is good enough for us, so it is what it is. And I know someone out there is always going to ask the beloved thing about. It said, "What's up?" No, everything's doing all right. So, when I first started doing these films, it'll be like starting in the beginning of 2004 between FYL, so not really that long ago. And at first, I offshooted from, believe it or not, Angry Grandpa, but then offshooted Crazy Dad, Crazy Mom, nut name, yeah. It goes, what if there was a candle inside? Well, I could candle. You know what? That's it, Xena says. Now, I'm going to hush you. And now, you're forbidden. You know what? Not going to deal with that. And someone might say, well, if that knocks us back to only having 6 folks watching, well, that's greater than having 8 folks watching, and some of them got to be a bully, troll, and hater. So, it is what it is. Well, someone comes on and said, I've been watching Xena about 208 between FYL, and I think I watched you once and I lost you for some time. Well, that's good to know that you've been at least watching my fairway that long. Someone writes on and goes, cool stream, Xena. I gave it a thumbs up, like. Well, thank you for being on the live stream. Which I didn't know I was going to be in a mood to make a live stream until after I was, done eating and then putting my clothes away. Oh, my necky. So, now I got 11 folks watching. And I didn't think I was going to get 11 folks watching, did we? It would be so cool, Gabrielle says, it would be so cool if we would have, I don't know, that Mr. Credible, Mr. Fantastic or whatever, or that George Lopez, if he would come on. And since he kind of does the same thing that we do, that would be cool, Gabrielle, if he did. But I don't really think he is going to come on. It said, Buffy Summers says, how are you? How was your day? Well, we're doing very well, Buffy. Thank you for asking. How was your day? It goes, hey, man, that's trolling. It said, wonderful day. Have a great day. Well, thank you for that as well. Great. Now, a lot of folks out there, and this is a belief thing once again. So, my show Heracles' show came out first. My show was a spinoff. Then Buffy's show came out, and then she got Angel as a spinoff. And then you had all these other shows that started showing up after our show. But here's the thing. A lot of folks seem to think, oh, wouldn't you and Buffy be foes? No, we wouldn't be foes. Buffy has a lot of things that are the same with Heracles, and Angel has a lot of things that's the same with me. Anyway, so all these other shows started showing up after that. You had Sinbad, Robin, the new sagas of Robin Hood. I mean, you also had the Beastmaster, the Beast Overling. You had all the other shows you had out there that were like the. Those are I can think of that were the same. I don't know, but those were like the ones that were like going on again. Oh, Sierra, that's right, the Queen of the Woods. Don't forget about her. Yeah. But all these other shows that were going on around the same time. And then you had, I don't know, you had Charm, the First Take, the New Take. You had the Grimm Brothers. Then you had, I don't know, Supernatural, Unearthly. And that was kind of like the show that kind of nearest thing you were going to get to me would have been that. A lot of folks like to say that Dean is like me, Xena said, and that Sam would be more like me, Gabrielle says. That's what folks say. And what it said, I had for lunch 2 hamburgers from McDonald's, nothing on them. I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, it said, do you have a Marvel? It said you got a Marvels in the TWF? We got some dolls that happen to be from Disney Marvel. Yes, we do. We do got some Disney Marvel dolls in a toy wrestling gathering. Anyway, so getting back to this whole thing that we were going to talk about is that, so my show never got a new make or a new take. And a lot of folks the Xena Fighter Elderling followership were like, yay, we're not going to get the new make, a new take. Well, that was sad. I mean, think of it. There's all kinds of shows out there that gets a new make, a new take, and I don't. So it said I had carbohydrate. It said I had a watermelon for evening meal. Well, that's good for you then if you had a watermelon. Whew. Well, Gabrielle said, why don't we just show you some things you wouldn't see all the time? Like I told you, Gabrielle said, I have kind 2 Fleeter sickness, and I've had it going on 7 years. And some folks might not know that unless I've made a film talking about it or not. And someone might say, oh, you shouldn't tell folks you got Fleeter sickness. Someone might work it against you. What, shame you or guilt you over having kind 2 Fleeter sickness? And the truth is, I keep it under run and lead, probably more good than most folks get. It goes, what kind of sickness? Diabetes, Fleeter sickness, kind 2. So, anyway, yeah. So, anyway, I think I may have made a film talking about that, Gabrielle says, or not. I don't know. Well, so a lot of, someone says. And I had to see, where the Cell Pack's life is at. It doesn't say. And that's bullshit, because you think it should say. Let me do it again. See where we're at. That's bullshit. Oh, it is. Yeah, a lot of folks have Fleeter sickness. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. And it's hard for me to know, shit. Like, I wish I could say that I could, a way to see where my Cell Pack's life is at, but every time I do, it doesn't show it to me. Why'd that become forbidden? If I hit this, will I give me a... I don't want to pin that. Yeah, I was at 76. Now, was that so hard to show that? Yeah, I guess it was. I don't want to pin it. Yeah, I don't want to pin that. I don't, so get away. Well, I don't want to pin that. So, yeah. I'm going to probably have to put it on the mic soon anyway. It says, get out of here. I got this tool. I will not. It just keeps on saying start to pull and I won't take it off. You see, there's so many things that are like really fucked up about. And I keep looking at this shit the whole time. No, I don't want that. Yeah, I want it off. There. Okay, that's off now, thank God. So, yeah. Yes, a lot of folks do have Fleet-Hurst sickness, but very few folks keep up with it like other folks do. You know, a lot of folks out there don't watch their Fleet-Hurst intake or their mite intake, or, you know, they can't tell themselves, know about how much to eat of what and how much less eat of something, or take their healing right, or, other things. And I like to think that being a kind too is a good thing, because at least you can have some, at least your body can still do it with some help, keep it down. All right, I guess I meant to say, so long to this live stream. I'll see everybody later. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I want to end it.